So the Indiana Fever are facing the Chicago Sky, and they are playing, obviously, in the United Center. There are 20,000 seats. It is going to be one of the most biggest attended WNBA games of all time. I don't know if it's going to be more or less attended, because I think it was 20,000 and something in the Mystics' last game of last season, where in fairness, Caitlin Clark played, 15 minutes in that game or something? Caitlin Clark did she even play in the second half? But yeah, that was obviously a huge game. But this game being in the United Center, if you guys did not see, tickets sold out. And tickets sold out in 5 minutes. They sold out in 5 minutes. United Center sold out in a minute. Sorry, not in a minute, 5 minutes. A minute. It was a fight even trying to get tickets. Seats kept disappearing. They started at $200. Back in 2007, you get season tickets for that price. You can go get season tickets probably a year ago for that price in some teams. Again, I'm not going to say all teams. I'm not going to say all teams on that one, because there were some teams that made decent money. But they're there to watch. It's going to be all Fever fans again, by the way. Now, people do not realize, like, there are some Chicago Sky fans. There really are. But as you guys can tell, not every Chicago Sky game will sell out this year, even in their 10,000 seater stadium. Most won't sell out. And the Fever are going to sell out every single game immediately in Cambridge, which is even bigger. And it's mad. They literally it literally sold out in less than a minute. In less than a minute. And I'm not somebody that, again, wanted to go to this game, but it's still crazy. And the maddest thing is that with the way the CBA works, these players can't get bonuses for this. They actually can't. They genuinely cannot get bonuses for these. So it's like, let's just say again, like, just this game alone, by the way, selling out the 2 Fever games makes the Chicago Sky a profitable team. Like, there are teams that are probably going to be profitable purely from the Fever games. Like, there are going to be a lot of teams in the WNBA profitable if they can get those huge. I know obviously it costs a lot more to have an arena, like to hire out a bigger arena. It costs a lot more for security. It costs a lot more for other things. But at $200 a pop, let's just say minimum ticket being $200. And again, however many, let's just be conservative. Let's say there are 6,000, or not even conservative, just as much as possible. Let's say there are 6,000 season ticket holders. So they're making, whatever they're making per season ticket holder, I have no idea. But let's just say there are 14,000 seats for non-season ticket holders. At minimum 200. 14,000 by 200 equals 2.8 million. And you would assume that they are the worst tickets. So you would assume that, again, that number's probably closer to 3.5, 4 million. Like, that's what you would assume with the way the tickets go up. A lot of tickets are going to be double that. You would assume maybe 3.5, 4 million off that, and there's 2 games there. And let's just say it costs between renting the hall, between renting the court out and all the security and everything, let's just say it's $1 million. Like, that team profits individually of those games, what? 5, 6 million? That's just a rough estimate. Let's just say they'll profit that. And that's the problem is, again, when it comes to the WNBA, is like there's revenue the league makes and there's revenue individual teams make. Like, individual teams, I think, make the gate revenue, but obviously gate revenue, you can't base a CBA on. Well, you could base. Well, you can't base a CBA in the way these leagues work currently based on gate revenue, because like, if you were doing it based on gate revenue, teams would kind of be screwed, and these leagues are all about parity. Because again, like, if you took out the salary cap and let teams pay what they wanted, there's teams that would be paying millions per players, because like, they're literally, Matt Ishbia would pay every single All-Star $2 million a year, and pay 24 million to just walk a WNBA championship. Madish people would literally do that. But it is mad that like people are talking about, and I did say it. I did say that the Caitlin Clark mania was gonna die. Like I genuinely thought that the mania was gonna die, and it really hasn't. It really, really hasn't. Like the mania is still going. Like not only that, like people are as interested in year 2 as year 1. Again, for the mania to keep happening, the mania is going to end at some stage. Like if she has a sophomore year where the Fever aren't looking like one of the top teams in the W, and let's just say she averages, which could very well happen, she averages 17 and 9, where she or 9.5. She breaks the the real all-time assist record, not the one the Sloot got for 10 games. She breaks the real all-time assist per game record, smashes the all-time assist record, and like, but her numbers aren't as eye-popping as they were second half of last season. The mania will end, but obviously with Paige, with Juju coming in, with Flauja, all these players, women's basketball will still be on the up. But for now, it's still going. It is absolutely still going, and still going incredibly strong for Caitlin Clark for WNBA basketball. So yeah, it's overall a really positive position that the WNBA players are in. It's a positive position for the Chicago Sky, and there's only one problem with that, is that there is going to be more Fever fans. There's going to be more Fever fans than Sky fans there. As much as Sky fans are going to be like, oh no, we're the these fans are all here for our number 5 too. Yeah, that's I don't think that's, not that I don't think that's the case. I think more people are watching 22 try to beat 5. And if number 5 shows out, then it's good for ball. The better both, as I've always said, the better both of these players are. If there's MVP races for these two, as much as it would be carnage on Twitter, I'm sorry, like the WNBA, and I think all of these players, well, not all these players, a lot of these players will take over in the next CBA, potentially their salaries tripling over over their salaries being bad, but not having to deal with Twitter crap. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. This is video number 3 of the day, and I'm working really late, so if you could subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.